Okay, so continuing, let's see here what I have on the arms. Good. I'm not really sure about this leg, if I will want. Let's have a try. Maybe if we pose this a little bit forward and bend this knee. Always remember to place the right way the gizmo. Oh, go back and correct the shape. Yeah, I think maybe this way it becomes more dynamic. And not so obvious. So here I'm correcting the flexors of the leg, the biceps femoris tendon region, you know, and everything. Yeah, we can try this way, and after, if we don't like it, we can change it back. So here I'm trying to correct the shape of pectoralis major in this case. Let me see what I have. Here, as you can see, we're gonna have a muscle that we haven't talked about, which is the coracobrachialis. It's a muscle which comes here from this region, and it makes this kind of draw. So here, as the pectoralis will be stretched, it will have less volume into these regions that I'm sculpting. Here I'm trying to correct the shape of biceps, and you know, biceps will have a contraction, so let's have a look. Here I'm gonna blur the mask just to have like this way the mask, and then invert and use this hide PT. So now what we can do is actually mask some first edge loops over there, and then I will make biceps less big and more contracted in contraction. And not this squared volume, you know, more something more round shape. So you're gonna have also a peak over here. Let me see, I think even more. Better like this. And actually I'm gonna make this triceps tendon with less volume, not so strong like it is right now, because it has no sense. Revising there the brachialis, and yeah, let's give less volume to this region and less definition, I think. Here I'm trying to correct the shape of deltoids, but I think in this case I'm gonna need some reference. Let me see. I'm not really sure, but I think maybe this arm. No, it's okay. I thought it was quite too high, but not so problem. Just one thing, I think that his head is maybe not well positioned. Maybe it's too much for the back. Yeah, maybe something like that. Not so thin on his waist. And here let's see how we have the biceps femoris tendon. Let's have a look on how are the things right here around the flexors and everything. Here the nipples was too high. Here I'm using the dim standard brush, you know, just to remove some volume to some parts, always by following the direction of the muscles direction there of pectoralis major. that's it. Yeah, here the clavicular portion of pectoralis major. I'm trying to make the level of the muscle, the fibers, some suggestion that it's like stretching the muscles in this direction. Yeah, that's it. Now actually the hands I'm not liking too much, because I think there is something still with the gesture, maybe. Yeah, maybe that way was too strong, the curvature, this way is more natural. Here I'm trying to give more volume over there. Maybe this biceps is still too big. Yeah. Here I'm trying to make the volume for the flexors and the ridge muscles. You know, this region, this region will have the volume for ridge muscles, and this region the volume for flexors, right? Yeah, taking care with the head. And I'm not sure. I'm still thinking that maybe this arm could be some way more bent. But I'm not really sure. Let me see. Maybe it could be like remove this mask and let's change a little bit. Maybe if we blur a little bit the mask and turn like this, so it's stretching. Yeah, this is stronger. It was like that, and let's see. Let's have a look on higher subdivision. Yeah, I don't know, maybe into this angle I like it, but I'm not really sure. Here we're gonna need to remake all this region for the tendons, and here I'm trying to correct the shape of coracobrachialis. Coracobrachialis is a muscle that has its origin on the coracoid process that we talk already. It was right over there in the clavicle, the shoulder blades. Here I'm trying to recover the acromion. Acromion forms, you know. And also correcting the shape for the neck. As it in this position, we're gonna have a neck very, very stretched and very defined. Yeah, correcting the overall shape of neck and all those muscles that we talked on the explanation, the anatomy. And trying to have a look on the model through all the angles so we can better understand if the pose is working or not. But I still think that we have a lot of things to work on. So let's continue over the next like